Hey, what's going on guys, it's me Jedi. Today we're going to look at the top 10 facts about lions that you probably did not know. So let's get into it. Number one is that the lion population actually do not live in jungles like a lot of people think, but they actually live in savannas and grasslands, and that's because they like to hunt people like hunt prey in like the middle of nowhere, so then they can just run and gun them. So they're one of those animals where they just run up, aggressively attack, and completely devour their prey. They're not like the hide behind trees and jump up and attack from the weak side kind of animals. They're just like go all up at it and just take animals down. So that's why they don't live in the jungles and they live in savannas and grassland. Number two is that the lion population actually dropped from 200,000 to 23,000 in the last couple decades. That's because lion hunting is actually legal in some parts of Africa and other parts of the world where lions are where lions roam. And the reason that they're actually legalized is because a lot of people think that it's like cool to go hunt a lion, because the lion's like one of like the most aggressive animals, and it's like the king of the jungle, or the king of the grasslands. And so when people like hunt lions, they feel like a sense of pride among them, even though they have guns and lions don't. Still, hunting lions is like a huge like pride thing that people have. So that's why the lion population actually like decreasing a lot. And if this keeps going on by the next 30 years, most people will not know what lions are, because they'll all be dead. Alright, number three is kind of like an adding factor to number two. So on the IUCN list, which is like the list that shows you the animals that are like in endangered species and like extinct and stuff like that, the lions are actually like really high concern in that list now, where not too long ago they weren't, but that's because of the whole hunting thing. And since people are hunting them, and since lions are actually dying off because they basically hunt each other anyway, so then like most lions, like the reproduction states are actually being like it's actually going bad. And now like most lions are basically like endangered and like the state of extinction if this continues. So lions are extinct from a list of 26 countries that they previously roamed, and this is going to just keep going down if we don't stop hunting, and if we also don't stop like using lions as decorative things. So yeah, so then lions used to roam a lot of different places like Congo and Egypt and a lot of other places like that, but now they're extinct there because of hunting and how they're legalized. So we should really stop hunting lions. Number five is the lion's roar. So the lion's roar is so loud that you could hear it from 8 kilometers away. So this is to the point where you could hear a lion's roar from 8 kilometers away, because of the fact that the lion's roar actually echoes, and it actually completely goes like it echoes. And even though the grasslands and savannas don't really have like things to bounce the echoes off of, the lion's echo is like so powerful that it just travels 8 kilometers straight without bouncing off of anything. Number six, so a lot of you guys know the lions roar, and like I just mentioned, their roars are really cool, but they make a lot of different noises too, like purrs, snarls, howls. They make like a lot of different noises that like you would see in like cats and sometimes even dogs. So the lion is like really like well versed when it comes to making noises, and they use these different noises to like do different things. So then they would like snarl at like a prey. They would like howl when they're in packs. So the lions have like a lot of different noises, and it's like it's at a variety where they could go off and they would be able to converse with each other with just noises. Lion cubs, when they're first born, weigh only 1.5 kilograms. So that's about 3 pounds, give or take. So then lion cubs are just 3 pounds, which is like which weighs less than a human, but like most babies when they're born. And so a lion cub grows like rapidly, so in a couple of years the lion will just reach its max potential. But most lion cubs actually do die off because their parents do eat them and they get hunted and stuff like that. So lion cubs kind of just learn to be by themselves, like just kind of learn to do things by themselves, and like the fiercest lion cubs actually come out on top, and that's the lion cubs that usually take over the pride. Number eight is that lions don't hunt every day. So a lot of common movies and like TV series show us that lions are very ferocious, and like they go out, all they do is just run and hunt and attack. That's not really the case. Lions actually only hunt like once or twice in like a couple of days, so then it would be like 3 or 4 times a week, and they could just chill and not really do anything. And usually the lions don't need to eat like that much, so they would just hunt, and when they hunt in like huge amounts, and they would just share with their pride. All right, number 9. So you would be thinking, well, if they don't hunt all day, if they just sit there, what do? Well, they sleep. So lions can sleep for about 20 hours in a day. So yeah, that's just 4 hours of being awake. And lions do enjoy sleeping most of the time, because lions really love to sleep, like most humans do too. But lions get a lot of energy off of sleep, and they actually would like be able to restore more energy, and then be able to be ready for a fight. So then like their attacks would be like 30 to 45 minutes, but then their sleeping time would be like 20 hours. So then like they would regenerate, and that's why they're super powerful and super good at what they do. Number 10 is that lions are different. And I'm not talking about just like, oh yeah, this lion has a mane, that lion doesn't have a mane. No, it's like lions actually adapt to where they are. So lions, their skin, or their entire body for that fact. So the lion's entire body actually adapts to where they are. So some lions in like deserts would actually like adapt to that. So then they would like not have like a mane, and their skin would be a little bit more thinner, so then they don't get hot. And then some lions in like the colder areas would actually like have a thicker mane and bigger skin and like a bigger body. So the lions are really good at adapting, and they would like, so one of the things that like a lot of people say about lions is that you could take a lion and you could put it anywhere, and within a couple weeks it would just adapt, and it would just change itself, and it would like go back to being number 1 in that area. So do you want to be number 1 like the lion? Make sure you guys go and
like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you guys do that. And leave me questions down below if anything that you want to go over. And if you knew all these facts, leave your score down below. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.